Good morning. So another quick tutorial about how I did my pink and purple shell set. All products are HD Pro. Shells are from Angel Glitter Matte, and the flakes are from the Glitter Fairy. Hope you enjoy watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. So I'm going to start by using wet beads of the coloured acrylics. The description, the names of the acrylics are in the description box, but I'm just going to use wet beads, and I've picked up, here I've picked up one bead, but throughout the process I might dip it in the two different colours and then pull it down across the nail, just whatever takes your fancy really. But yeah, I'm just placing this in a diagonal, and the shells are going to come in one big swoop across the nail. So I'm just placing that pink and purple in the area that I want it to be, and the clear gap that I've left there is where the shells are going to lie. So I'm just marking out really where that's going to be. So I'm picking up wet beads, sometimes two colours at a time, and just kind of marbling it, pulling it through. Not a real marble, I'm not too bothered about seeing the, you know, a really crisp marble. And now I'm just going back over where I outlaid that initial acrylic and just covering up those join lines. This is not really a really precise technique, so it's really good for beginners. I'm just outlaying where I want everything to be. So then I've come in with the black acrylic, which is Betty from HD, and I'm just going to fill that gap where the shells are going to lie to give a depth to the background. So those shells will lie over the top of it, but around the edges you'll see a little bit of that black popping through, and that'll give it some depth. So I've broken up my shells into manageable pieces again, and using my tweezers I'm just going to lie them onto the black acrylic. And that's still wet, so that'll hold them in place. So I'm going to place them on there. I'm going to leave a few gaps for that black to pop through. And once the shells are in place, I'm just going to come back in with a few more beads of the wet coloured acrylic, the purples and the pinks, and I'm just going to tidy up those lines, just placing them where I think really, a little bit around the edge of the shells there, just so that that's not really prominent where I've laid the shells. There's a bit of a coverage on there. And then what I thought might be quite nice is just to drag some wet black acrylic back through those colours, just again to give depth. But you can see I'm putting it on and I'm dragging it really, really thinly across. So I don't want it heavy, I just want like a sweep of black going through some of those colours. Now I'm going into my pink flakes, so just using a wet brush, dipping that in and then just placing that in certain areas of the nail, just where I think it might be most effective really, in and around the shells a little bit, and then picking up certain areas of the nail elsewhere. This is not really a precise like I said, a precise technique. It's just what I think will look good on the finished nail. So I'm just dabbing those around, not covering the shell up too much, just filling some of the gaps, and just work with it. Do what you, as you're looking at it, do what you feel looks best. That's how I do my designs all the time. Like when I started this nail, I knew I was going to do it on a diagonal block going through the nail. But other than that, I didn't know, you know, how I was going to place the acrylic exactly. I just do it as I go along, and for me, that's how I do my design work. That's how I might have a rough idea of what's going to happen. But I'm also quite happy to change it as I'm going along if I feel something else will look better. So don't fret too much. This is not a precise art. I'm coming in with my crystal clear acrylic and capping the whole nail. I then file and buff it, and then come in with Shine It from HD, which is a no wipe top coat. And once that's done, you set that in the LED lamp for 60 seconds. Oh, look at this shine. I think out of my shell nails, this is my favourite. The colours and just the movement in those shells. The reveal is amazing. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this one, guys. It's beautiful colours. I love it. Please click thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Thanks guys, bye.